Alex, you're a supporter of Donald Trump, and a lot of people are. The reason he's probably not going to win this year is because of what happened in three states, three southern states, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Virginia. What happened in those three states is this. When the pollsters called up the homes, the older homes especially, the husband answers the phone. Are you Democrat or Republican? Republican, we're Republicans. Me and my wife, we're Republicans. And the wife is standing in the corner and says, that's what he says all the time. And then the call comes the next day, and the wife answers. My husband says we're Republicans. I'm not telling you what I am, and hangs up. Because in those three states, all southern states, Kentucky, Louisiana, and Virginia, the Republican women voted Democrats, elected Democratic governors, all who were, again, Trump opposed and who supported the Republican governor. Each of those Republican governors lost in Kentucky, Louisiana, and in Virginia. And if Republican women are not voting with their husbands just think they're voting with the family. They're just against all reason to know that, but that is what's happened actually. The actual turnout of Republican women against Republicans is the problem for Donald Trump. In Wisconsin, he backed the Supreme Court justice in the state of Wisconsin just recently. And they reduced the number of precincts in the state to 5 for that election in the city of Milwaukee. And when they did that, they put people in bunches by the thousands around these 5 precincts. And it took forever for these people to vote. And the Democrat for Supreme Court of Wisconsin won in a landslide. So this is what is happening. The people are reaching a point, and they're probably unfairly criticizing Trump for the coronavirus and the unemployment being his problem. But unfortunately, it's the economy, stupid, always goes against the person and for the person in power. If you're in power and you've got high unemployment, you lose. If you got it the other way around, you win. And that, unfortunately, is whatever the economy was before the virus is of no importance. You're going to reach the point of not being able to make the living, and it's going to be problematic. And the Democrats don't have a really strong candidate in Joe Biden, but he's seemingly, for the most part, innocent. And the Democrats do have another person, if he were to run, would be Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York. I know you don't care for him, Alex, but he's got a huge popularity in the country, not just among Democrats, but everybody. So that's the Democrats. Probably will have to sit on their hands and accept a lot of things to just get this change in government. It never should have happened. It never should have come to this. The Democrats picked the wrong candidate the last time out, and Hillary was the wrong candidate, and that's what happens when you pick the wrong candidate. And so now we're in a time when people are really ready for a change again. So it's a serious time we're in. And I want Donald Trump to be successful if he were to do some of the things that he said he was going to do. Rebuild the country, build the infrastructure, and money's cheap. This is the time to do it. He even said this the other day. He said money is so cheap we can build the infrastructure. Now he promised building the infrastructure when he ran for office. Now he's running for office again, he's promising again. Can you trust him to do it the next time? He did nothing toward it the last time, so I don't think you can trust him. That's the problem. He's going to experience what trust is, and a lot of people won't trust him. Not everybody, but a lot. So that's why I believe the elections are going to be dictated by Republican women going Democrat, and that's the thing that people don't get very often. But it's even older women, especially, voting against the Republican Party. They've lost that part of their party, and they will lose this election because of that, I believe.